got the vertical stream, we got the horizontal stream, and we'll get some music going in a moment. I'll just make sure I can locate both streams on YouTube and see if I can get some self-promo going for those. Give me a moment for that. All right, and the game is running. All right. So I should have 2 streams going, hopefully. Yes, I do. So let's have a look for which one is vertical and which one is horizontal. And I'll get some music going. All right. Add the thumbnail on the YouTube side of things as well, because it doesn't seem to have worked. Alrighty, so that one is live. Alright. I'm just going to grab each of the stream URLs and I'm going to pop them into the notification and see who we get watching. We got one person watching already, so hi, welcome. Just going to copy that one. Just got to do my stream notification on Discord manually because it was hitting too many people. That was Too High to Die we're listening to, and now we are listening to Mud Puddle, both tracks by Apollo Music. And give me a second to get my notifications together and I will get things happening. Okay, so if we go back on that one and then we copy the stream for this one. Alrighty. Nearly there. Alright, copy the link there, and hopefully we'll have things coming up in a moment on both sides. Alright, let's just add a thumbnail for this one as well. Alright, nearly there. Welcome, welcome. Say hi if you're on Twitch. Say hi if you're on YouTube. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm having a great evening. How's everyone's day going? I'm doing well. Alright. So, experimenting with horizontal and vertical streaming at the same time and seeing what happens. Alrighty. Alright, let's get things happening and we'll get into the game in a moment. All right, we'll do the I'll do the switch to game on that one and switch to game on this one. And there we go. And I'll just hit the stop on the music before we get anything else coming through. Alrighty. So it looks a bit weird on the vertical side of things. I'm just experimenting with the vertical gameplay, but should hopefully be able to see things moving on both screens, both vertical and horizontal, whether you're on mobile or on you're on the which one was it? Was it M? It's for map. There was a key for selfie, but I can't remember which one it was. Well, it was one of these ones. That's alright. We'll just go into creative mode for a second, just to get into the camera. There we go. So I've changed up my skin a little bit, changed up my avatar. And we've got some goggles and slightly different hair. And you'll see the outfits changed as well if I take the armor off, which I won't do just yet, but we'll get into that later on. So we've started at the spawn area. And we have basically made our base inside spawn, and we've been doing a bit of farming. Now we are at Crossroads world as well, which means that we have the ability to, at any stage, just go back to the Crossroads hub, which is taking a little while to load up. Let me just try. I'm going to do a Shift F4 to get back to. There we go. Back to first person view, and we go back into back into survival. What was it? Maybe they changed the keybind, so let me have a look. Controls. And should have an option for looking at yourself in third person mode. So camera. Which camera? Oh, it's V. Okay. Doesn't want to work when I'm in survival. Interesting. Used to work. Okay. So. Oh, let's switch to third person mode. We can have a look around the creative hub. So this is used to be called the creative hub. Now it's called the Crossroads. And this is where we have portals that go to a super flat world, the regular world we just came from, and a World Gen V2 world, which is in the Tiger biome, as you can see there. So we're going to switch between creative and adventure, and we're going to turn our hotbar back to normal. Right, and we're going to head back into the regular world. Alrighty, and I'll just jump into the chat, make sure I can see the chat. Alright. Alrighty, and I'll jump into the streaming now, this one as well. And we've got the second bit. One, we've got the vertical as well. Okay, chat number 2 for YouTube. Chat number 2. Yep. All right. So I can see chat in the Windows now is working, so that's good. If you're just wondering what's going on, I'm playing Hytale. Let's see. They've changed. I think they have changed it so the keybind that used to work for selfie mode just doesn't work anymore. All right, that's chat. I wonder if I change the setting if it'll actually work again. So controls. Camera rotation. Ah, maybe it's C for camera rotation. Yeah. Make sure I've got the right window selected. Maybe that's it. No, okay, that doesn't seem to work in update 4. That may be a bug. It may be the fact that I've got both versions going. Got the creative and the non-creative. So, interesting. Hadn't had that issue before. I've been able to switch between modes without issue. But, yeah, they seem to have turned that off. Okay. Alright, so that's spawn. That's our little house. Let's go have a bit of a look back inside. Alright, how's the game audio, by the way? Is it loud enough to hear? Looks a little quiet. Might turn things up on the gameplay, on the menus. Settings and audio. Let's turn things up just a little bit. How's that? Yeah, that seems a bit better. We've actually got... yeah, looks good. Alright. So, we've got our little... oh, we need to actually fix these steps as well. I never noticed. Okay, so we've got a little base in here. We've got our basic furnace and metalworking. So we've got our armorer's workbench, we've got our blacksmith's anvil, and we've got our other stuff over here. So we've got the chef's stove, farmer's workbench, the furniture workbench, and the tanning rack. Do we have any? We do have leather in the tanning rack that needs to be put away. Put that away. And we've got our basic workbench here. Alright. So, exploring the stuff that's in the update 4 side of things. So we've got fish traps are actually able to be placed better than they were previously. I've not actually used fish traps, so I might find somewhere coastal and or just head to a lake or something. We've got a sort of a river over that way. A river over that way. We scroll out a bit. Which way is the coast? That way. So if we head to this river and look for a structure over this way, we can probably repurpose. Then we can set up a base a little bit further from spawn and look at doing some things on the coast and heading off to the other areas like the zone 3 here. Got the desert zone down this way as well. So we'll look at heading to the different zones and seeing what we can find. Alrighty. So our little structure over this way as well, and there's our Forgotten Temple. We might go to Forgotten Temple and just drop off our memories. And then we'll do a bit of renovation on the Spawn Temple, and then we'll head off and start a new base. So we've got our little base in the blood rose, interesting. Never had one of those. We've got our little base in the flatland as well, which only has things we've taken to it. So there's no resources there apart from the grass and the dirt and the stone that the world was made from. So we've taken some trees there, some saplings, and some water, and we're doing a bit of farming over there. We've got a basic tent there that we've liberated the parts from. The parts for. Let's head straight into the temple this time. And got a bit of space, so we might pick up the plate this time. And the other one down the bottom. Guardian's back. Yep, Guardian's back. So free gems. Alright, so let's drop off our things at the Forgotten Temple. Drop off our memories. "14 memories to restore." Okay. And that gets us 4 more to unlock a bunch of things. Alright. Have a hit skill while we're here. Alrighty. Now, what was there to pick up? There was another plate here. And that breaks whatever it is. Alright. Do we have any torches? We do not have any torches. We don't have ingredients to make any. Okay. That's fine. There's another plate over here, I believe. Yep. So now we've got 3 plates. And we'll leave the table and chairs here. We'll grab the chests and things already. Well, that's just a little space where we left a torch. I thought there was a secret there we'd missed, but no. Alright, you've seen all of this stuff before, so let's move on. Alright, now, where were we? So the coast was over that way. Also got a coast over this way. And we've got a desert down this way as well. So we might head down to the desert and see how we go with facing things down there. We haven't really done much in Zone 2. So let's head that way. I don't see any horses either. I would grab a horse. Oh, there's something. Got a skeleton guy. I'll take him out. Alright. We're heading the right way? No, we're heading the wrong way. We'll head back this way. And with the gear we've got at the moment, we're okay to take on bears in the occasional challenge. Now, we do need to get some more iron though, so we might do a bit of mining a little bit as well. Get some more light hide, so we might just grab this jackalope. Missed him. Where'd he go? There he goes. Need some more light hide. Alright, so heading the right way, we'll just keep going this direction. Off to the desert. just through some regular forest to start with. I do love how well you can climb in this game. Parkour becomes a part of the gameplay. Alrighty. Let's have a quick check on Twitch and YouTube and see how things are going. Alright. Hey, Jaden Baxter, JX4T. J4XYT. I can only see your username. I can't see your nickname, but it's the combined chat that'll do that. Welcome, good to see you. So we're just doing a bit of exploring in the default Hytale world, but we've got a creative world, so we can switch between creative and survival or exploration mode, as they call it. So we're just going to try and get to the beach because I haven't actually been to the beach biome yet. So we're just trying to find our way there safely in survival. And we have a crossroads world, so we can take things back to a flat world and do things with them if we wish as well. So we don't have a sleeping hide with us. Might have been a miscalculation to not bring one. But we're getting close. We're nearly at the Azure biome. JBYT? Yep. No worries, JBYT. Happy to call you that if that's what you want to be called. Alright. So I play Hytale once a week at the moment on this day of the week, around this time. So for me it's 11 PM on a Thursday, and I go for a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours. I also play Terraria and Minecraft. So Terraria I do on Tuesdays, and Minecraft I do on the weekends. I play both modded and mostly vanilla Minecraft. So when I say mostly vanilla, I mean it's able to be joined with a vanilla client, but it's a little server that I run. And we've also got a modded server that I run, which is a mod pack. So more about that later on. For the moment, I'm just trying to get myself a bit better at Hytale. Been excited for Hytale since the re-release, well, the saved Hytale announcement started coming out. Decided to go for the pre-release. It's easier for people that can't see your whole name. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, and we've climbed up the tree. And where are we? We're going, yep, we're going the right way. We're going to hit the Azure biome in a sec. Right, now, do we have enough to actually make a hide? Let's have a sleeping crude bedroll. What do we need for that? We need one more light hide, so we just need to find another jackalope maybe, or some other small animal. So we hit the Emerald Wilds, the fens. We've been in this biome before. Alright, let's have a bite to eat while there's nothing attacking us. So there's lots of light around from all the luminous fungi, all the mushrooms and things in the water. Let's see if we can find anything that we can make a crude bedroll out of. So then we can get some more light hide from. Alright, so we hit the edge of the desert biome. Let's see what's here. Dramatic music. Golden steps. Okay, well that's a flying something or other. Skeleton assassin, eh? Ah, you've got knives too. Well, I'm faster, sorry. Alright. So we got some of these guys. I've come across those before. They're not too difficult. That's a flying something or other I've not come across before. And there's something else there. Is that a structure? It might be a structure. That's Badlands, huh? Whoa! Come across these guys before as well. They're not too hard. Daggers seem to be the best default weapon. Alright. He's gone. Hardly any damage. Nice. Seem to have a lot of these guys here though. Nothing with hide yet. Getting a few Essence of the Void. Sandstone rubble, huh? This territory is beautiful, yeah. So we've got more of those flying things. They look a little bit ominous. There's one at the border. What's that thing? There's two guys. Alright. They've spotted us, I think. We have a bow, I can't remember. We do have a bow. Awesome. Let's bring the bow into the... How many arrows have we got? We've got a backpack, so let's check the backpack. 90 arrows. I think we'll be okay. Got it, and let's get this guy. He looks good stuff as well. Oh, that hurts a bit. I missed. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Run. That guy is harder than I thought. Whoa, he can hit us from there. Now we're eating the wrong food. Anything more? Oh, there's another one. Whatever that is. Things over there. Take out the flying things. Oh, something's attacking us. Ah, these things. class. No worries. Hey, Unchecked Door, good to see you. Feel free to subscribe on your way out if you've got time there, JBYT, if you haven't already. Anyway, nice to have had you for the early part of the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And welcome, Unchecked Door. Good to have you. By the way, congrats to your 15 stream streak last time on Twitch. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. So we're exploring a different area and seeing if we can get some new loot. We almost died. Very good shot. Oh, there we go. Got him now. Those guys aren't too hard. It's the flying ones I've got to worry about. How are we going for arrows? 64. We're not doing too badly. This guy's not going to last long. We had a big guy chasing us before. I think he might have run off. We might have given up after we ran off. We've got some stuff that we got dropped here. Here we go. This is alright. The void eyes are pretty nasty. No, that's not a useful tool. We don't want to water him, I don't think. Nope, doesn't take long to hurt us very badly. Okay, yeah, we didn't get out fast enough. But that is okay. We can go back there later. I think we'll sleep and try and pick up our stuff later on if we lost anything. I don't think we dropped anything. Let's have a look. Didn't actually tell us if we dropped stuff. Might have told us on screen. I missed it. Alright. Have a quick sleep. Head back in the daylight. And we'll try and get ourselves another sleeping, another bedroll for sleeping. Alright, so we headed to the southwest. And we don't seem to be missing much around here, actually. We might just put a few things away. And let's make some more of those meat skewers. We've got stuff in our backpack we should be able to use. Now we need more raw wild meat. Right, we'll make some mushroom skewers then. Need some more mushrooms. Right, fruit skewers then. Let's make all of the ones we can make. Alrighty. Let's see if we can find another jackalope on the way. So our death was this way, I believe. It'll tell us. Oh, hi, Fox. tell us where our death is anymore. I might have to turn that option back on. So we're in the sands over here anyway. We're heading the right way. If you're wondering about the noise, we've got our power up on the daggers and we keep hearing it every time I switch back to it. It's copper just sitting there waiting for someone to mine it. Let's get this guy. It should be pretty easy. Yeah, we've got a little bit of poison happening, but we'll be okay. Life regen took care of the poison, I think. Alright, and we're heading vaguely the right way. Let's head this way. Let's move that watering can out of the hot bar so we don't accidentally get to it again. Let's check where we are. Yep, we're heading vaguely the right way. Look at that azure biome again. Mushrooms, some mushroom skewers. Falling wasn't the best idea, but we got stamina and we got health regen. Even though for structures over here as well. Oh, there's another spider. Another spider. Maybe it didn't make a death marker because it didn't lose anything? It could have been why. Okay, where are we? We're very close. Over this way. There's a skeleton guy over there. Now that was faster than I expected. After dealing with the other guys, that's really quick. Oh, this is another skeleton guy. They're not very difficult. Alright. What have we got here? This looks interesting. Into a nest. that plant hurt us? Something hurt us. You guys have smelt. You guys have red, right? Fast. Not fast enough. Light-eyed, nice. So we can make another sleeping hide, sleeping roll. Alright, so this is slightly easier than we were before. Nice looking biome. Some low overlooking trees, some palm trees, and some other trees. Looks like a structure over there. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like a little camp. Is that the hive back there that we saw, or is that a different structure? Yeah, that's the hive. Like a mace or something. Oh, we've got a village. Who are these guys? Are they hostile? Barons. Not hostile if we're not hostile. Okay, if we open the chests, let's find out. No, we need some chitin. Yeah, dry wood as well, we'll look at it. Oh, let's put some stuff in our backpack. Maybe the iron and copper. It's a nice architecture. Alright, so, ferrets. Wait! You got cranky at me, huh? Is that for trespassing? Or was it for having weapons out? What if I... Nope. Okay. You don't like me that close. They're kind of like foxes. They're neutral, but they will have a go at you if you get too close to them. Where if I go up here? A mine? A temple? Turtle type thing over there. There's hostile. Tortoise. Maybe not. It's spiking it. Maybe don't want to do it. Sand lizard? Cool, these are all new things. Cactus. Small birds. What have we got here? Squirrel. That's not basic. What do they want? They want chilies to tame them. Interesting. Alright. This is all new to me. So, parents have been reasonably neutral. Don't bother them too much, they don't bother me. Mesa type situation here. Some big bones. Right. And there's a coast over there as well. So we might move into the more familiar part of the wilds here. And maybe set up camp down that way. Maybe if there's a little camp we might see what we can do down there. Another giant hive. Nice horns. They don't mind us as long as we don't do anything nasty to them. More jungly. Sort of a transition biome. Trees that look like they have ribs. Fungus growing off them maybe. Bears and spiders. Proceed with caution. I mean, we could take out the bears and the spiders, but together might be a little bit challenging. There we go, so looks like a nice peaceful area to make a home. Look around and see if there's anything structural. There might be a villagey type thing here. I think that corner there looks good. Let's head there. Looks like there might be another temple there as well. There is. The temple gateway. You guys aren't new, we've come across here before. Crabs. They're new. Alright, got spiders and crabs around here. I think this looks quite nice. We might go for maybe we'll make a little house on that little rock there. And have a little bridge out to it. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's make a little bridge out to that. This tree here will be a good candidate. if we had space. Alright, let's make ourselves... make ourselves a workbench. We don't have space for it, do we? We do not. Alright, well, in that case, place this dry mud so we get room for a workbench. Right, there's our workbench. Now we've got room for some tree logs. So I'll use some logs to make a basic bridge. Look at that, we got copper right there as well. That's handy. Alright, that's good. So if we have a bridge heading out there, let's have a little house on there. A little bit smaller than I thought. Let's see if there's anything slightly bigger. It's a tiny little island. There's one over there. There's one around the corner that looks a bit bigger. Let's maybe go for that one. Come back and pick up the workbench if needed. Maybe even just on this rocky outcrop here. Yeah, I like this area. Have a look on the map, see what else is around. I kind of like near the river better. Head back that way. I like the idea of having a little house on that island, but maybe good size, but it's not as nice a location. Nearest land to farm on would be the beach there, which doesn't seem that good to farm on. Lots of copper in the water. That's not land either, that's just floating moss. Interesting. Alright, I think we built a little house near the river here. Maybe on this hill. Yeah, just here looks good. Alright. Let's start by putting down some ash logs just for marking out the space. Isn't that time already? Be almost an hour in. That's fine, we'll go for a couple more hours. I think I'm enjoying this. Not quite the same sort of audience as we had for Terraria a couple of nights ago. Maybe it was just a better subject matter for the type of split screen I'm using. Alright, let's see. We'll go a little bit more this way. 5 by whatever this is, it should be plenty of space. We can have some stairs coming out and going down this way. Place all these and I'll go get that workbench. Oh, yeah, look at that. It actually worked out really well. Okay, we'll go get that workbench and then we'll come back up and refine this a bit. Get some sticks. Maybe we should make some torches then. Put those in our offhand. Pick up the workbench. So the workbench can go, let's see, workbench can go just here for now until we find a better spot for it. Chop down another one of these trees. We might go drop off some memories because we've got another typical place. Interesting texture pack. Hi, Mermaid Brigade. Yeah, this is Hytale. Welcome. You're watching on the vertical or the horizontal stream, by the way. Alright, so we're going to be building out of ash and stone. Okay. Alright, should we go for a full wooden log floor? No, I think not. That might be a bit excessive. We'll go for some planks for the floor. First thing we'll do, make ourselves a couple of chests. Okay, now where did that go? There they are. I'm going to put those probably just here, which will end up being likely outside the house, but that's fine. I'm just going to drop our resources in there for now. Goldenwood from the palm tree. Did we use up the... we must have... maybe put it in the backpack. Yep, we did use up our dry wood. We'll head back to the desert for some of that. We have another workbench. So we must have had stuff automatically go into the... automatically go into the backpack. Alright, so first... those can go on top of the stone here for now.